Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2021. As we continue our Journeyman Glory Hunter series, we are beginning, well, this is technically the second episode of our 7th season, although this is the first real episode with Olympique de Marseille. Let's get right into this first game. All right, so here we are. I mean, there's really not much else to talk about before we jump right into the game. We've already gone over what players we do have. We also have gone over the fact that we have a ridiculous amount of money left over. Well, from what I'm used to dealing with. So we've got quite a bit of money left over, quite a bit of wage budget left over. So we're going to try and find us a couple more good key players. One of those key players that we are going to be looking for is someone who can play a ball-winning midfielder specifically. We had somebody, I think one of our guys that's injured, is it? Or I thought we had one, and it might have been one of the guys that we sold, and I might have sold like a guy. Well, most of the guys I sold wanted to leave anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant whether they were a good ball winning midfielder or not because they kind of wanted to go. So if I'd kept them, they would have been unhappy, all that kind of stuff. I mean, Jonathan Patou is a 3-star midfielder, but he's only a 2-star ball winning midfielder. So I'd like to try and find someone who's better maybe at that. But other than that, there's really not a lot else for us to go after. I wouldn't mind finding a better striker because obviously we know that Caleri is a little older. I think he's going to be a really good, strong striker to bring along, have that experience, you know, and kind of lead the team. But I feel like having a youngster, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I think he's going to be prone to injuries and stuff like that as he's getting a little bit older. So if we can get us a youngster, especially one that to develop with us, because Caleri's not going to be around forever anyway. If we get us a youngster to develop, then that might help as well. So I'm going to keep my eye open probably for a striker and a good ball-winning midfielder. But other than that, I don't know what else we can do. We've got some money, but we might just find us another good player wherever they are. If we can find us another just solid good player, doesn't matter what position they're in, we'll pick them up. So that's the idea. So here's the team. Obviously, we're going to be learning this team together since this is a brand new team. So I'll go through who we have. We have Buscaglia over here on the left-hand side. He's actually got pretty decent crossing ability of 14. He's actually supposed to be our best player that we have. So we'll see how he turns out. Then we have Markovic and Kaletakar in the middle. Palencia coming up on the right-hand side. Obviously, Anthony coming back for our goalkeeping role from our previous team. Sanson and Patou playing the midfield roles. Gomez, again, from Amiens, coming in on the left-hand side as an inverted winger. Unai Lopez coming into the advanced playmaker role in the middle. Thauvin on the right-hand side as an inside forward. And then Caleri, of course, as we've already discussed, playing our pressing forward up top. Pretty solid team, I think. Again, other than maybe the ball-winning midfielder. But again, he is a 3-star midfielder, so I think he'll be okay. But again, it would be better to get a better one than that. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this team. Honestly, this is a pretty solid team. And hopefully, let's see, what was the projections for us again? I think it was 5th or 6th or something like that. Season preview. We're projected 6th. And if we typically overachieve on our previews. So I'm really hoping to be like top 4, top 5 at least. But we'll find out. And who are we playing today? We are playing today Renee. And they are slated to be, sorry, I should have prepared this. But they're slated to be actually one slot ahead of us. This is going to be a really good game. This is going to be a really, really good game. So I'm excited. Let's do it. I really want to see this team. I want to see what this team can do. They suggest we go back down to a cautious mentality. This is a home game for us. I'm going to keep it aggressive. The board wants us to play attacking mentality. And it's actually not even just a low requirement. It's a medium requirement. They want us to play attacking. So we're going to try and keep it attacking for as long as we can. I wouldn't be surprised if we have to swap that out at some point. They're suggesting we move around on Lopez and Patou. I'll do it, and then I'll see what it looks like here in just a second. Lopez. Yeah, okay. Lopez is a slightly better ball-winning midfielder. Okay. And Patou is... He's acceptable as an advanced playmaker. I mean, what if we swapped him back again? So we go from a 3.5 star and a 2 star to both 2.5 stars. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. We'll go with this just because it's the recommendation from the coach. Maybe they're doing some math that I'm just not looking at. But I think long term we do want Lopez to be our advanced playmaker. I said, we're learning the team, so we'll find out once we get in there. Who knows? Maybe these guys will play well where we've got them now. Maybe the coach is right. Let's see. Is that too loud? Might be a little too loud. Let me turn that down just a smidge. Go out there and impress me. Yeah, absolutely. Let's get this going, guys. Tiny bit of motivation. Nothing crazy. Just zip through that real quick. Oh, man, I'm so excited. I want this team to be so good this year. I want this to be so good. We are in our white kits today. We got to throw in here. Unfortunately, nothing going there. Lopez was not able to chase that one down. And De La Cruz for Rene is coming on the attack here. He's going to get an option. Okay. Oh, there we go. Thalvin picking up the interception there. Up to Sanson. Sanson gets a terrible pass. I don't know what he was doing there. Oh, my goodness. If that had gone in the back of the net, man, you can't be doing careless passes like that after a really good interception from your other teammate. De La Cruz with the corner kick in. Pellegrini gets it over the net, and it is going to be back to us. Early highlight here. Thankfully, it did not go against us. We got a corner kick here from Sanson. Gets it across. I have not set up corner kicks, I just realized. So they're just using the default ones for now. The throw in here. Palencia throws it in. The other team got their head on it, S7E2 or something like that. Lopez turning around though with off the deflection. Gets it over to Buscaglia on the left-hand side. Again, he's got pretty decent crossing ability. Sanson with the ball. I say decent crossing ability, better than I've ever had, but 14 probably isn't amazing compared to some of the top team players. And there goes Patu into the back of the net as it bounced around inside the box for a little bit. Where we go. Up 1-0 on a team that's supposed to be one slot better than us. Buscaglia getting back inside. Cagliari, or not Cagliari, Cagliari. Sorry, I don't know what to say. Cagliari. And then back to Patu, getting it in. To start, let's keep it up, guys. I want to see more of that. Let's keep this aggression. The board wants attacking football. We're going to give them some attacking football as often as we can. Whoa! Did they play already? Sorry, I just glanced over here, and you know we're tied up here at the top with Paris SG, but they're already on a 5-point goal diff. I mean, surely they've already played today, right? There's no way they're 28 minutes in 5. How do we see the schedule? Is there a way to see the schedule? I'm sorry, this is a side note, but it would be insane. Latest scores. Okay, yeah, we're the only ones playing right now. Okay, that's fair. Okay, I was just like, wait a minute. There's no way they're 28 minutes. I mean, technically there is. They are that good, but it'll be very scary to see that start off the first game of the season. They're already putting up 5+ points on a team 30 minutes into a game. Oh, Buscaglia with an incredible strike there. That is, I mean, we want to see more of that, guys. Come on. This is supposed to be our season to make a really strong name for ourselves. I'm not expecting to win the league by any stretch. I'm not. There's just such really good teams. They can put way more money up there than we can. But again, top 4, I don't think is out of the question. And this is for a team that was 16th last season. Is that where Olympique de Marseille was? I think. So we definitely want to boost them up from where they were last season, big time. Come on, guys. Come on, defense. Come on. That's what we want to see more. I mean, I know we're attacking mentality, but I don't want the defense just to completely fall apart here. I mean, the whole point of going attacking mentality, though, is that I'm willing to give up a goal or two here and there as long as we're winning, 4-2 or 3-1 or stuff like that. Oh, that would have been amazing. Off the post. That would have been so good. Going up 3-0 first half. That would have been a good way to start the season, boys. And girls. Sorry. I more meant boys on the field, but then I was like, I guess that could also sound like I'm talking to the audience. Well, 2-0 going into halftime, and pretty strong XG, although we did let them get back into it there at the end. So hopefully they don't keep that momentum going, and we can kind of keep, stemmy their assault here. Hands on hips. I'm happy with how things are going, guys. Let's keep it up. I'll go attacking for another probably 15 minutes or so. Maybe another till the 75-minute mark. We'll see how it's filling. Markovic pushes up to Sanson. Sanson over to Unai Lopez. We'll just start calling him Lopez from now on. Cagliari over to Patu. Patu to Thalvin. Thalvin pushing the ball up. Inside to, oh, Gomez is there. Oh, Gomez, what was that? You had a chance. What did you do? Biscaglia. Oh, Biscaglia makes up for it. But what was, I don't know what happened with Gomez. Did somebody get in there and deflect it? Because it sure looked like he just flubbed it big time. Oh, no, there was a guy that got his foot in there, it looked like. Okay, fair enough. All right, Gomez, I'm sorry. I'll give you the credit. I'll give you a little bit of credit. But Biscaglia, though, man. Oh, 2 goals from our left wing back. That guy's good. That guy's good. I mean, if our wing back's gonna start putting up goals, more goals than our attacking guys, then, you know, I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. It's interesting, that's for sure. All right, there's a 60-minute mark. Let's go ahead and swap somebody out here. We got a couple guys getting a little fatigued. Wow, Thalvin is still on a 6.5. He must have messed something up or somewhere. Don't know. Almiron's only 2-star, but I mean, best we've got. Can he potentially play a better? Nah, he's still just inside forward. We'll keep him there as an inside forward. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna keep the attack up just a smidge longer, all the way to the 75th minute mark. And everybody else is okay. It's probably somebody who's a little bit fatigued is who we want to bring out here. I say a little bit fatigued. I mean, not everybody's like super fatigued. Anybody else that could just really good? Let's bring Petkovic in for Gomez. Just give Gomez a little bit of a rest. Oh, 2 dropped down pretty suddenly. Definitely want to sub him out here in just a moment. All right, we're going to drop it down to positive for now. I think the fans are enjoying today, although they're boosted back up in their XG. I mean, they still got a long ways to go to make up 3 goals, but you know, we definitely want to not give them any chances here. Come on, guys. That was too easy. Way too easy. We gave that one away. We really did. All right, let's do last sub here. Both Patu and Biscaglia are tired, but Patu went red first. Ooh, we do not have anybody that can come in for him. We can move Lopez up. And I think we have somebody who can come in here. Yeah, Caprice can come in there. Sounds good. Yeah, it's unfortunate to give up the goose egg, but I guess it saves me a little bit of money not having to pay the boys some bonus money for a shutout. Man, it's too easy. I mean, we gave that one away, though. We absolutely gave that one away. All right, I'll drop it back down to a bit more balance just for the last couple minutes. I don't want to give another one away. Of course, here we go. Come on, I don't want to give another one away here, guys. Come on. Oh, that was a bad trying to intercept that or something. Oh, that was so close. So close. Oh, clear this one out here, guys. Let's not give him another one. I mean, who knows? At some point, goal diff may come into play here. We want to get our goals where we can, and we don't want to give up easy ones here. Not 2 minutes left in the game. All right, there we go. I mean, it's good start. Good first game. Really let them creep back in there towards the end, though, which I don't like to see. But no, I can't fault the boys for that. It was a good first effort with me. Some of these guys haven't played together. Actually, a lot of these guys haven't played together. So no, this is good stuff. Number 2 team in the league right now. Of course, most of the other teams have not played yet, so not really saying much. All right, well, we'll be right back for game number 2, which is an away game against US Orleans. Orleans? I don't know how you say that. Why am I even trying to say foreign names? I should just say US Orleans. Just be like, accept the punishment for how I'm saying it poorly, but I'm saying it the way I want to. No, because obviously me trying to say it correctly is probably making it worse. Let's see. What was I going to look at? Oh, yeah, I was going to see where they were rated to be. They were rated to be season preview. Oh, dead last. Okay, that's a gimme game. That's an absolute gimme game. We'll be right back. All right, we're back for our game against US Orleans, and this is an away game, but they're slated to be last place team in the league, so we're going to keep it aggressive, keep on the attack. I will say this: we were going to feature our brand new winger that we brought in. Unfortunately, he got injured the day before the match. Ryan Kent here. I will take a look at him. Current 3.5 star, potential 3.5 star. I mean, he's 29 years old. He's not going to get any better, but he's strong as is right now. He's got some good acceleration, good agility, good pace, good dribbling, finish. I mean, he's just really good player all around. Did we overpay for him? I don't know. He's valued at 28.5 mil, and we paid 16.5 mil for him. So it's hard to say. Could go up as high as 22 mil. Still under his valuation. But again, of course, the valuation only is worth as much as someone is willing to pay for somebody and how much, they're actually willing to, able to do. His last season was, or actually his season so far in Wolves was not that great. He has been playing for Wolves, by the way. Just, I didn't bring that up. But I mean, 6.7s isn't amazing. But I think he's going to fit into our stuff pretty well. We'll see. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Took a little bit of a chance on him, especially since he's injured right now. But we'll see what he can do for us. I'm hoping he can, because he can play inside forward and inverted winger on either side. And that's both of what we're playing right now. So that's part of the reason why I wanted to bring him in, because I knew he was going to be strong in both those roles. We'll find out once he can actually play, when he's not injured. But I'm hoping he works out for us. We still have quite a bit of money left in the bank because, that was the other thing I was going to show you real quick. Let me show you that. Transfers. We did sell another player. David Henko here. It was a left wing back central defender. He got sold for, his valuation was 9 mil. We sold him for 11 mil. That could go as high as 13.75 mil. So he wanted to leave. It's another one of those cases where he wanted to leave. We could have kept him, but he would have been grumpy about it. Decided to make some money off of him. Sure, why not? So in a way, I mean, we only paid a little bit more for Kent. Well, actually, we paid quite a bit more if you consider the potential increase. But the today, as of now, increase, we paid about 5 million more for him than Henko. So that was kind of a decent swap plus a little bit extra. So like I said, all that means is that we still have a lot of money left over. We still have $19 million left, or euros left over. Plenty of room on the wage budget. We can still get one or two strong players. I still want that ball winning midfielder, and I still want that strong striker. Maybe get somebody for, around 10 million each. I think it's doable. So we'll see what we can find. I've got a couple scouts out looking for some guys right now. And I'll let you guys know as soon as we do, obviously. But let's just jump right into this game. Here's the team we're bringing. The same team as we did last game. So I'm not going to go over everybody, except we are going to bring Clemente in as the inverted winger on the left-hand side. And Gomez is going to switch over to the right-hand side as an inside forward over there. He can play over there just as well as the left-hand side, so should not be a problem for him whatsoever. But again, once Kent is healthy, he'll take that spot, and Gomez will stay on that inside forward on the right-hand side normally. At least that's the plan. We'll find out if it actually ends up being that way or not. All right, go ahead and carry on where you left off last time. A little bit of motivation there. Not a ton, but it's something. Come on, guys. I know it's an away game. There's actually quite a few. Man, there's not huge stands, but there's a lot of fans in those stands right now. They came out to support their team. It's good to see. All right, early highlight here for USO, which I do not like seeing. Let's get this one back here, boys. Let's get an interception and a counter. Come on. Oh, or just let him get behind the defense. Oh, so close. That was not what we want to see 4 minutes into this game, guys. Corner kick here for USO. Kaleta gets his head on it. Patu gets his head on that one. Caleri with the ball now, pushing the ball up. Doesn't have a lot of help just yet. He does get it tackled away from him. It is going to be a throw-in for us, though. We're going to be able to set this up a little bit better now off the throw-in. Of course, that is the end of the highlight, so never mind. It is a moot point. Wow. Oh, sorry. We'll go ahead and go, but I'll show you in a second. I was wowing. Come on, guys. I don't like the fact. Oh, there we go. Oh, Bascagli, get in. There we go. Patu, Markovic. Bascagli. Back over to Markovic. Bascagli kicking the ball deep up. Caleri's able to run onto that one. Is he able to get past the defense? He is. It's just him and the goalkeeper. And a goal for Caleri, his first goal of the season. That is what we want to see for him. Big time. There we go. Just, wow. That pass. Bascagli. Oh, by the way, somebody offered us like 25, could go up to 30 mil or something like that, euros for Bascagli, which obviously would be insane. But we got to keep him, right? Like, he's a great player and we want to keep him. We want to do well this season. So we can't give away all of our great players. So I obviously said no to that one, but I mean, when you see some big numbers thrown around like that, you got to at least think about it for just a second. Thankfully, he did not want to leave. If he had put a grump on and wanted to leave, I don't know what I would have done, but thankfully he wants to stay, so that's good to see. What I was wowing a second ago was Paris SG, already a 10-point goal differential, 2 games played. I mean, I know they're amazing. Don't get me wrong. I know they're amazing, but come on, they're rubbing it in now. That's just greedy. Come on, guys. Of course, I don't know who they've been playing. Actually, can we tell who they've been playing based off who's really bad? I'm guessing they played EA Gwengap and then probably, oh, I bet they played Amiens because they're -4, maybe something like that. Skagley with the ball back over to, I forget his name. Caleri there. Oh, that was so in. That was so in. Is it? It sure looks in to me. I mean, the shadow's across the line. Oh, the shadow is across the line. Maybe it's just perception, like the way it looks from the lights. It sure looked in to me. Come on, guys. Deep kick up. We're going to be able to get on this one. Kaleta Carr's there. Gets over to Gomez. Is going to get to it. He just barely got to that in time. Patu with the ball up to Caleri. Back to Sanson. Over to Clemente. Back over to Patu. Up to Caleri. Back to Patu. Oh, excellent strike from Patu. Very, very good stuff. Second goal of the season for Patu. That is what we want to see. Oh, boys, please. I want this to be an amazingly fun season, guys. Come on. Please. We've had some good seasons, you know, over the last couple of years, but this is the one that counts. We're finally in the league that matters, that counts for everything we want. I want such a good season so bad. Clear clears that one out. Patu's able to get on that one. Good stuff. Pushing the ball up. He's got Caleri in front of him. Caleri gets past his defender. It's just him and it was just him and the goalkeeper on that angle at least. The other defender was moving over, so he had to kind of rush the strike a bit. Goalkeeper made a good play there, though. Good for him. Although it does help that Caleri did kick it literally right at him. So, you know, it is what it is. Markovic with the interception here. Back to Kledecar. Kledecar pushes up to Gomez. Over to Caleri. Back to Patu. Patu up to Gomez. Up to Palencia now. Over to Caleri. Oh. Thought we had one there. Clemente over the bar, though. Come on, guys. Okay, we're gonna be fine here. Skagley kind of taking his time there, but thankfully he did close it down before the guy came up behind him. Skagley, no, not able to get to that one in time. That is a very bad pass from Anthony, unfortunately. That's kind of unlike him a bit, but if they score, oh no, that was a terrible. He tried to get his header up there. He couldn't jump high enough. Went over his head, and then the Karawi scored a pretty, I mean, it's a good goal from him, to be fair. Yeah, just right here. Goes over his head. He tries to get the deflection. Just nothing going. I mean, he was on him. It was a good play, to be fair. Well, from their team, not our team, obviously. Come on, guys. We're only up by 1 right now. We can't be slacking here. Clear that one out. Palencia, not much of a clear out. Mangus able to chase that one down. Inside to Karui. Mangus with the ball again. Back to Doumbia. Oh, no, don't get a penalty here, guys. Come on, clear this out. Whew. Close. All right, we're going up by 1, but they're right behind us on XG, so they are not. I mean, there's anything can go at this point. We're not safe yet. Yeah, definitely room for improvement. I agree with that 100%. Come on, guys. Oop, Clemente got a bit of a knock. I'm going to have to sub him out here in a second. Got the corner kick here. Gomez. I was going to say, if he scores off gets the assist here, that would be amazing. We are going to go ahead and sub him out. There's no reason to leave him in there. We have Petkovic here. We can also bring Thalvin in. We're going to move Gomez across. We'll bring Thalvin into where he played last game. He didn't play especially well last game, but he has played well in the friendly. So I'm hoping he'll, you know, get it together. He's kind of resorted back to a backup now, especially once we get Kent into the side. But actually, I'm sorry, let me wait a little bit longer. Once we get Kent into the side, he's probably going to be a full-time backup. But I still want him to have an impact when he comes in. You know, we can't have players that are on 6.5s. Ooh, the guys, that was a little scary letting that go over your head like that. I mean, we're not out of the woods here. I mean, we are flirting with a draw at the moment. No, guys. Oh, that was so dangerous. So dangerous. Still not over. All right, we'll do our second sub here. Looks like Patu is pretty tired at the moment. We'll go ahead and bring Petkovic in here now. And I mean, we'll start backing off a little bit. Up and down to positive for now. Throw in here for USO. They are really just bringing it to us big time. I saw that one. As soon as he kicked the pass, he just got past our defense and that was it. Man. Getting a draw here. I mean, look, it is an away game, but this is not a good team we're going up against. This does not bode well for us this season if we're getting draws against teams like this. All right, last sub of the game. I don't really want to go back up to attack right now. We'll bring Palencia out because he is pretty tired. We'll bring Mummin into that spot for now. Come on, guys. Let me shout some demand more to the team. Nothing? Man, we've got 22 shots, 8 on target. We just can't. We gave that one away. We really did. Just poor play there at the end. I mean, our XG was really high. We should have definitely scored another goal there, I think. Or at the very least, we should not have given up the 2 goals we did. I'm not happy. Not happy. Valencia seemed a bit demotivated, but everybody else just understands that, and they're motivated by that. That's not going to get us in the top 4, guys. I mean, at the moment, it's got us in the top 3, but that's just because half the teams haven't played yet. That doesn't mean anything. Clemente, 4 to 7 days. That's unfortunate, but thankfully, I think Kent will be back to take that spot, and I'm really, really hoping for a lot from him. We'll find out. But that's going to be the end of that episode. And, oh, Clary ended his gold drought. Good stuff. Into that episode. The next episode you guys will see will be somewhere in September. Oh, we're going to definitely play Amiens. And probably have to play the Brest or Guingamp. I'll decide. I'll figure out where they're going to play Guingamp. We're going to play Brest, but we're definitely play Amiens. That is 100% for sure. They're in 6th right now. How many games have they played? 2 games in and they're in 6th place. Good for them. Of course, again, half the teams haven't played, so whatever. But yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll come back for one of those games. And by then, I hope we have at least 1 or 2 new players. At least that is the plan. In fact, we have to, right? Because the transfer season ends in 2 weeks. Is that incorrect? Transfer window ends in 2 weeks. The restricted transfer window opens, but the full transfer window ends in about 2 weeks. So I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.